Welcome. Take It Up with Jessica Lee. I'm here with Benolin Thomas, who is the Senior Director of Solution Architecture for the Microsoft Azure Cloud.
Thank you, Jessica. I'm happy to be here.
Welcome. Microsoft is very big, and you're very technical, but I want to take a minute to just get an understanding of the landscape here, because I know Microsoft is investing a lot into customer success. This is a very important role. Define a little bit about what is that role, and then how does it fit into the big picture?
Yeah, so before we go into that, I want to tell you about how this whole customer success started at Microsoft. So in 2014, that is when Satya Nadella took over as the CEO of Microsoft.
Yes.
So one of his first priority was take a look at the mission of our company, of Microsoft, and redefine that mission. And the mission that he came up with was empower every person and every organization on the planet to achieve more.
Okay.
I mean, it is, if you look at that mission, it is very ambitious.
Yes.
And it is very customer centric. It is focused on the customers.
Yes.
Right?
Empower them to achieve more.
Achieve more. Empower our customers to achieve more.
Yes.
So now to really
to do that,
you
have to help them.
We have to look at how we are operating with our customers.
Okay.
So our leadership decided that we needed to realign the organization, the field organization, to meet that need.
Okay.
So Microsoft operates in more than 100 countries. So we the way that we did is we realigned and the organization, the field organization, and aligned it to the geographies. So we have something called an enterprise organizational unit. So each enterprise operating unit has 3 different units. We have account team unit, specialist team unit, and customer success unit.
Okay.
So the account team unit, they are focused on the relationship with the customers. They are the ones who do the contracts with the customer. Specialist team unit, they are focused on new business and new customer acquisitions.
Okay.
The customer success unit that I belong to, our focus is help our customers get maximum business value out of their Microsoft investments.
Yes.
So that is our goal towards our customer. Internally, we are the voice of the customer to Microsoft. So we are able to influence the product roadmap because we know what the customers want.
I see. So you are there to retain and grow those relationships.
That's right. Yeah.
And that requires very technical folks who understand the architecture and partner up in how to help them to achieve those long-term goals.
Right. So Microsoft has 3 clouds. So we have modern workplace that includes Office 365.
Yes.
We have business applications that includes our Dynamics portfolio.
Yes.
Then we have Azure, which is our infrastructure as a service and platform as a service.
Okay. And I know that's been growing,
That is
73% growth last quarter, which is phenomenal.
It is growing tremendously. So to meet the needs of our customers, the customer success unit that has customer success managers, so they are focused on the modern workplace and business applications. So their focus is adoption and usage of the solutions. Whereas for Azure, it is highly technical. It is infrastructure services and platform services. So for that, we have architects who are deep technical in their areas.
Okay. And what are the areas that they have to, and I know you are hiring, so, she's recruiting.
Yeah, I am.
So tell us the 4 types of architects that you have.
So when we look at infrastructure as a service, so that is where customers can move workloads from their own data center over to Azure. They can use the infrastructure that Azure offers. So this infrastructure that includes networking, compute, storage, all of that.
Okay.
Then we have platform as a service. So we have application development. That is where customers can
Okay.
modernize their applications or build new applications.
That's
So
two.
we have, that is two. So we have architects for infrastructure. We have architects focused on application
Right.
development, DevOps.
Right.
Then we have architects focused on data platforms.
Data
So they
platform,
are
okay.
focused on the databases, data warehouse.
Right.
Then we have architects focused on analytics
Okay.
and AI, because we have a whole lot of services that is catering to AI, ML, IoT, that type of
Okay.
scenarios.
All right. Talking about AI, I want to bring up that Microsoft actually has $50 million dedicated to AI for good.
That is correct. That is an initiative that Microsoft started about 2 years ago. So this AI for Good, it is a program where Microsoft is offering grants to individuals or organizations who wants to use AI technologies to do something good.
Yeah.
So AI for Good, we focus on 3 different areas. So we have AI for Earth. So that
AI
is,
for Earth. Okay.
So that is focused on challenges like deforestation or water problems
Yes.
and farming, any of those. Then we have AI for disability.
Disability.
Right? So anybody who is working to solve the challenges and for special needs.
I
So
see.
that is for AI for disability.
Maybe
And-
like hearing or seeing.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. Then we have AI for humanitarian challenges.
Humanitarian challenges like human trafficking.
Human trafficking, or there is a natural disaster
Yeah.
where somebody wants to build a AI focused application to help the teams that is working towards making improvements after a natural calamity, for example, right? So yeah, so we have given out grants, and this is globally, and it is fantastic. So I'm proud to be working for a
Yes.
company that focuses on, giving.
Back to the community.
So we offer, it is not just the grant, we also offer the technology, because Azure has the services to help
Okay.
these organizations,
Okay.
right? And we also offer the expertise. So our engineers are available to give training to these people who are working in the field.
Right, right.
Yeah.
That's great. I want to touch on your journey.
Mhm.
Right? The journey is very interesting. How you used to do a lot of engineering development work, and then shifted to the customer side, having a
Sure.
lot of first-hand experience of the challenges from the customer point of view, and then went back to engineering, and now customer success.
Yeah, that was it was not a straight line, my career. So I started in the Bay Area several years ago as a software developer, and then I went on to become a development architect, and I loved that job. I really enjoyed architecting software solutions. I had a fantastic team, but this was about 12-13 years ago. It was also a very busy period. And at the same time, my children were small at the time, and I wanted to spend more time with my kids. But I did not want to leave the workforce because I loved my job. So I decided to take up a different. I left my
Position.
company and took a different position in a business organization. So this was a team, it was a global team, so which means I had the flexibility
To work from home.
Work from home, define my work hours.
Yes.
And it was the business team of customer service. So my job there was re-engineering the business process for customer service at this company. The interesting thing is the main software that we were using was the product that I had architected in my previous job. So now I am the user of my own product.
Yes.
First of all, that taught me humility.
Humility. Yes.
So what I realized is, as an architect, what I thought was important for the product, that is not always the case from a customer's point of view.
I see.
Right? So that really taught me empathy, that taught me the need to listen to the customers, right? To pay attention to what is it that they want out of the product.
Right. And now you're in that role where you're sitting between what the customer needs and then what the engineering could develop to help those customers.
That is, exactly.
Okay.
So I got a chance to go back. After a few years, I went back to my previous company again as a development architect. And by then the product had moved from on-premise to a software as a service model. And after a few months, I realized, you know what? I know what the customers want. I could be that interface between the customer and our engineering so we can build a better solution for the customer. So I went and spoke to my SVP at the time, and she readily agreed. And she was actually creating a team to focus on customers. So I moved to that team, and my role was advisory, so helping our customers to really leverage our product better. Right? So at the time, customer success as a discipline wasn't well established, but everything that we were doing, that was customer success. And we grew the team, so I became a leader for that team. And I always was focused on, okay, how can we do better so we give maximum value to our customers. So we went through a few transformations, and that is when Microsoft was creating the customer success unit. This was about 2 years ago, and they really liked what I did at this job, and they asked me to join. And
so you're bringing a lot of experience to the table.
I did,
That's what one of the challenge I hear a lot is that you can dedicate a lot of resources to customer success for the enterprise customers, but the mid-size and the smaller accounts, that's a challenge. Right? How do you provide that excellent customer success experience to these accounts?
It is a real challenge, Jessica, because see, Microsoft, when we started Customer Success Unit 2 years ago, we really wanted to invest, and we had 1,600 people organization focused on customer success. And I'm talking about customer success here. We have a separate organization dedicated for customer support. There is another organization dedicated to professional services. Right? Besides these two, we have a customer success organization of 1,600 people, and about 20% of that was for customer success managers, and 80% for cloud solution architects focused on Azure. And you mentioned about the growth that we have on Azure, 73% in the last quarter. So the challenge I'm facing is how do we scale, right? So because at this point, we are only working with a few of our customers.
There's a lot more that you can touch, but you don't have enough resources.
We don't have enough. That is a real challenge. The other challenge that I'm facing is finding the right skill set for this role, because technical depth, that is important. But at the same time, see, what we do is we are helping our customers in their digital transformation journey. Right? So we are addressing the business challenges. That means first we have to understand the business challenges. We need to understand what is the reality of the customer, what is their business goal, right? So we need people who can communicate to the business and really connect with that. So we need people who are business savvy. We need people who are empathetic, right? Who can really listen. Right? So that is when we because we need to connect, then we can provide the right solution to the customer. So all of this.
For those who are thinking of joining, not only technical skills, but really that communications, listening, communication, empathy. So that's a lot of the softer skills. Boy.
Now you know.
Yes. So I mean, I think Azure is doing very well. You have a ton of large brand names, and a lot of the brand names are looking for multi-cloud providers. So there's this cooperation competition with other players. But what's your focus? What are you really excited about?
See, our goal is customers get maximum business value, right? We are customer success, which means when our customers are successful, we are successful. It is not the other way around, right? So we are there to truly partner with our customers
Yes.
and meet their needs. So we have, Azure has more than 100 services, but at the same time, for a customer's specific business situation, Azure first party services may not always be the right fit. So we have a huge partner ecosystem. We have a lot of over 500 partner solutions that run on Azure.
Yeah.
So sometimes we suggest a partner solution. So we work very closely with the partner. And again, our goal is customers should be successful, right? First of all, they need to be successful. So we are totally partnering with our customers. So we want our customers to see us as their partner,
Yes.
right, in their digital transformation journey.
Yeah.
And the other thing is, we do not want our customers to waste money. They should get maximum business value out of their investments. So we help them optimize the solution.
Yes.
Right? And then customers, they are at different levels in their cloud journey. Some of the customers will be completely on-prem and they want to move to cloud.
Yes.
Some of them, maybe they already have another cloud already, but they may not know about Azure. So it is also my team's role to educate them. So we run workshops for them, we arrange for trainings for them. So once our customers understand Azure, we can have a better dialogue.
Yes.
Right? And in many situations, our customers, they have an idea, but they don't exactly do not know, okay, what are the business scenarios that they could leverage Azure for. So we might do a 2-day hack fest.
Yes.
And it's fun.
Yes.
Right? So a lot of the customer teams come together, we do hack fest, and out of that we get some interesting use cases and we build it out. So it is
Great.
that partnership, right? So the most successful of our architects, they are usually considered an extension of the customer's own architecture.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
That is, I think, the way to move forward on these enterprise accounts. But so how are you going to solve the mid-market, smaller accounts? How are you going to provide customer success?
Yeah, so that is a question that we are trying to figure out.
I think what I hear a lot is the using content to provide self-help is one way. Having automation, having touches, to provide the knowledge so that you can have maybe one customer success manager to many accounts.
Yeah. So from a customer success manager point of view, that is something that we leverage partners. So we have partner customer success managers, and then we are sharing our best practices. So a lot of the learnings that we get from our customers, we publish it out. So we always encourage our architects to give talks in industry events, and a lot of our architects do that. So that is a way of sharing out our knowledge.
Yes.
A lot of our best practices are out there on videos, Azure Fridays and other channels. So it is out there. So even though we may not have a high touch with some of the customers, we are sharing the knowledge out
Yes.
there. But I'm not saying that we are perfect there. So that is something
It's an
need to work
ongoing
on.
challenge. That's right.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure a lot of companies are facing similar challenges too. It's like, how do you grow and scale cost effectively, right?
Yeah.
So thanks for sharing with us, Benolin, and it's been a pleasure to have you talk about Azure and what you're doing on the customer success side.
Thank you, Jessica. I enjoyed the conversation. Thank you.
There you have it. Check it out with Jessica Lee, Benolin Thomas from Microsoft Azure.
That's right. Thank you.